neighbors. Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
I assure you, Mr. Robinson, that once I've settled in, my work will meet your most exacting standards.
I'm sure it will, Mrs. Mangle. Now, why don't you go to the waterhole and Madge will take you around and reacquaint you with the rest of the staff.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Hey, these new sketches of Scott's look really promising. If we get this project up and running, it'll definitely ease the pressure off the other facilities.
Yeah, well, Australia's got an overseas reputation for its outdoor lifestyle. I thought it was a good idea to capitalise on it.
Trust you to see the potential?
Hey, that's what I get paid for. Listen, what I want you to do is rough out some publicity material for this, though. Well, the sooner the media hears about it, the better.
Sure.
Excuse me, Paul Henry's here.
Oh, thanks, Jane. G'day, mate. How you going?
Hi, Henry.
No complaints from me. It's good to be in work again, even if it is only part-time.
Oh, there's plenty of work around the complex. See, until I get going on the lake project, I've got some odd jobs for you around the place.
Well, let me tell him.
Well, first on the list, I think, is the cellar at the waterhole. Oh, your mum's been complaining about the state of it for weeks. So why don't you go and see her and she'll get you going?
No worries.
Okay.
Mind if I pick up some morning tea on the way?
Oh, go for it. It's not slave labour, you know.
It's the new bistro for the lake.
Yeah.
Pretty posh.
I'm glad you approve.
Mind a suggestion?
Huh?
Why don't you give it different themes? You know, a Mardi Gras one day, a luau the next. Serve drinks to match. Well, tourists love that sort of thing.
No, I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. I'm off to the salt mines. See you later.
Yeah, okay, mate. Bye.
It's a good idea, Paul.
Yeah, I think that Henry's going to be a valuable addition to our team.
You certainly seem to manage your little domain efficiently, Mrs. Mitchell.
Well, I try. Now, it's only 15 minutes till opening time, so it'll have to be a quick tour. Shall we go?
Could I impose on you a little longer? A personal matter. In his announcements yesterday, Reverend Sampson mentioned a dance evening to be held for more mature members of the congregation. Have you ever attended one of these functions?
Well, not for some time.
So you wouldn't know if it's for couples only?
Well, I understand that couples do attend, but there's certainly no reason why you couldn't go on your own.
Oh, I wouldn't care for that.
Oh.
It's so awkward to know what is acceptable these days. Does one appear forward if one extends the invitation to a gentleman?
Not in this day and age, Mrs. Mangle. In fact, some men need that little push to realise that a lady's interested.
One does have to consider one's reputation.
What could be more innocent than a church dance?
Oh, of course you're right, Mrs. Mitchell. Oh, it's so nice to have a woman friend whose advice I could rely on.
Did you have any particular man in mind?
Perhaps. Well, shall we get on with the tour?
Oh, yes, of course.
Daphne not here today. All's well with the baby, I hope?
The baby's fine. Des and Daph are at the solicitors.
Very wise, I'd say. Making provision for the baby in advance, eh?
That's if there's anything left to provide.
Beg your pardon?
Nothing. Here you go. 2 salad sandwiches, 1 on wholemeal with no butter. $3.20, please.
$3.20, right.
No offence to Daff, but aren't you getting sick of restaurant food? Mum would be glad to cook out one of the vegetarian specials.
If you would care to spend a little more time at home, young man, you would know that your mother and I spent a very pleasant afternoon together yesterday.
Ah. Well, glad you two are talking again.
Well, we are adult. Must be off.
Any ideas for Scott's Bucks party?
No, I'm working on it, though. It's got to be something really outrageous.
No, there will be none of that. Now, these Bucks parties are nothing but an excuse for drunken carousing.
Would we do that? Just a few of Scott's mates sharing his happiness as he ventures into the wilderness of wedlock. There'll be no strippers this time.
Should hope not.
You reckon he bought it?
Well, he's sillier than he looks if he did. So what's the plan?
Mate, you are looking at a veritable gold mine of wild ideas. There's one thing, though. I'll have to keep this really dark. If Lenny finds out, she'll chuck a medal. It's not a word to Jane, right?
No worries. She probably wouldn't listen to anything I said anyway.
I know Charlene isn't the most traditional bride, but I thought a kitchen tea would be fun.
Knowing Charlene, she probably wants bare carpet.
Well, she's a bit more domestic than she looks. And I know tomorrow night's pretty short notice, but do you think you could come?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it. Have you got an idea what they really need?
Well, just about everything, I guess. Charlene hasn't got much left since the caravan fire.
Well, why don't we go shopping at lunchtime? We're bound to find something.
I've just been on the phone to the government archaeologist who's been analysing the bone Lucy found. It appears it's Aboriginal. Ancient Aboriginal.
Oh, it's another mystery solved. At least we don't have to worry who was murdered out there.
You look worried.
Yeah, well, where there's one bone, there could be a lot more. No, they're going to send out an Aboriginal site officer this afternoon to have a look.
Are they saying there's a sacred site at Lassiter's Lake?
I don't know. But if they decide to claim that land, we can kiss the new plans for the area goodbye.
Daff, will you calm down before you break every dish in the place?
I may as well break them before we have to sell them to repay Mrs. Mangle.
It won't come to that.
Don't you believe it? The solicitor said we could be in court for months.
Don't get upset. It's not good for you and it's not good for the baby.
That's another thing. What happens if we lose the house? Bring up a baby in a one-bedroom unit?
I'll make you a cup of tea, okay?
The old Australian remedy. I'm sorry, Mike. You vicious old witch.
Daff.
She's probably just bunging the whole thing on to make herself a few extra dollars in her
Daff.
old age anyway.
I suppose you'd like to add defamation of character to the suit, Mrs. Clark.
If you don't get out of here this minute, I'm likely to add murder.
How dare you speak to me like that? I'll have you ejected by the management.
I am the management, Mrs. Mangle. And the management reserves the right to refuse service. Now get out!
Had I known this establishment was yours, I would never have set foot in the door.
Take it easy, Daphne.
I'm okay.
Look, you're going to have to relax or you'll end up in hospital again.
Wouldn't give that woman the satisfaction.
Oh, would you ring Gran and ask her to drop Lucy in after school? Well, after all, she found the blasted bone. Side officer might want to talk to her.
You might have warned me that Mrs. Clark runs the coffee shop. I've just had a most unpleasant encounter with her. She insulted me and then threw me out.
Nan, she's half out of her mind with worry.
Surely you're not defending her?
Is there a problem with the hotel, Mrs. Mangle?
No. A personal matter, nothing more.
In that case, would you mind discussing it in your own time?
Of course. I'll see you at home tonight.
Care to tell me what that was about, Jane?
Well, you know how Nan lost her memory when she fell off the ladder at Des and Daphne's? She's decided that they were negligent in letting her get up there in the first place, and she's going to sue them.
Oh, that is a worry. Are they insured?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, they could be in real strife. I mean, these public liability cases can run into tens of thousands.
I know, and nothing anyone says seems to be able to change her mind. I was wondering if you could have a word with her, Paul. Please. I just don't know how to cope anymore. Everyone's fighting, even Mike and me.
Jane, I really am sorry, but this is a personal matter. I can't use my position here at Lassiter's to settle neighbourhood quarrels, as much as I would like to help Des and Daphne.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Sorry.
That was reception. Alex Donnelly's there, ready to inspect the lakeside.
Well, guess we better face the music then, eh?
Not interrupting, am I?
Oh, Harold, of course not. I was just amusing myself. Can I get your mineral water?
No, thanks, no. Just here for a moment. To accept your kind wedding invitation.
Oh, good.
And to pass on what I hope you'll consider to be good news. I'm moving back into Ramsay Street.
Oh, I'm so glad. Well, how did you talk Mrs. Mangle round?
Well, I'm not sure that I did really, but I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Oh, very wise, very wise. But she does seem to be mellowing a bit, doesn't she?
Madge, I'd like to say something to you. Despite our differences, I'm still very fond of you and of Charlene. So I'd like to help with her wedding expenses.
Oh, Harold, that's very kind of you, but really...
Now, Madge, please don't let your pride stand in the way of this wedding. Now, I'm in a position to help financially, and I'd like her to have the best.
Harold, really, thank you very much, but between the families, we really have got it under control. Excuse me a minute. You see, Helen and I are doing the food, Jim's buying the drinks, Des is taking the photographs, and we're using the home James cars to get to the church, so we're fine.
Oh, I see.
Harold, if I ever did need help, you'd be the first person I'd come to. In fact, it means a great deal to all of us just to have you at the wedding.
Oh, it means a great deal to me to see Charlene happily married. Not the way Kerry's life is shaping up. I doubt I'll ever see my own daughter getting married.
Have you written to her?
Thanks to you, I think she'll understand that even though I don't agree with the pregnancy, I still love her.
Oh, well, that's what counts.
Same again, love.
Oh, right, Mick, coming up.
Right, well, I'll let you get on with it.
Right. Oh, and welcome back to Ramsay Street. Oh, Mick, I'm sorry. I'm afraid the keg's blown.
Well, what's your cellar man doing?
That is what I'm about to find out. What on earth are you doing here? There isn't a drop left in the keg, and I've got customers waiting.
Well, no worries, I'll put a new one on.
Yes, good.
I ran into Harold this morning.
Oh,
So you spent yesterday together. Didn't know he was back in the good books.
if he is, it's none of your business, Sticky Beak. As a matter of fact, he was upstairs just a few minutes ago.
Things are hotting up again.
He came by to drop in his wedding acceptance and to let me know he was moving back to Mrs. Mangles.
The old dragon let him come home, eh? Is that going to be awkward for you?
No, actually, I'm quite glad. You know he offered to help pay for the wedding?
He's a good bloke.
Yes. Do you think I did the wrong thing, breaking off the engagement?
Mum, I can't answer that for you. But I do know he's the best thing that's happened to you in a long time.
Yeah. And I blew it, as you'd say.
Probably wouldn't take much to put things right. I reckon he's only waiting for you to make the first move.
Mrs. Mangle said something about a church dance. What do you think?
You at a church dance?
Well, why not? I mean, Harold loves that sort of thing.
There you go. All set.
Oh, good heavens, those customers will be climbing the walls.
Mum? I reckon you'd have a ball at that dance. Ask him.
I might just do that.
Is Erinsborough normally a part of your territory, Miss Donnelly?
It's been my people's territory for thousands of years. Actually, that's why I've been assigned to the area. Aboriginal history is mostly verbal, so I have the background knowledge.
Well, this is it. The lake was recently dredged, just as a general clean-up. Well, that's when my sister found the bone.
Pretty clever of you to recognise it.
I thought it was a dinosaur bone, but a friend took it to uni. He found out it was human.
Naturally, we took it to the police, and they handed it over to the archaeologist, who, of course, contacted you.
Can you show me exactly where it was?
It was in the junk Henry dredged up.
Do you think we've got a burial site at the bottom of the lake?
Oh, I doubt it. Have a look at this. Tribal history indicates a burial site about 1 kilometre away. This survey map indicates a stream which was diverted. And what probably happened, the stream flooded at some stage and washed the bone down here.
Does that mean there might be other bones in the lake?
It's possible.
So what do you people want to do? I've got a large project planned for this area. I don't really like the idea of having to dredge the lake again.
Neither do we, Mr. Robertson. In fact, we'd be a lot happier if the whole area was left totally undisturbed.
So what happens now? Do you take action against us to reclaim the land, I suppose?
Well, slow down, Mr. Robertson. There's not going to be any legal challenge here.
So the project can go ahead?
It's up to you.
I see. Would you excuse us for a moment, Gail? Jane, would you make a cup of coffee for Miss Donnelly?
I don't like graveyards. They're creepy.
You can't help respecting Miss Donnelly's beliefs.
I do respect them. But Lassiter's is my major concern.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to show her these. I mean, hopefully we can come to some compromise.
Why don't you just put the bones back where they belong? Well, I'll take the bone back to the elders and they'll decide what happens. Well, my people think differently to yours about this. You go to the cemetery to see graves, don't you?
I take flowers out to my mum sometimes. She died when I was a baby.
Well, tribal people don't do that. The only time we go to the burial site is to bury people, and then we leave them in peace.
Don't you miss them?
We know that they're always there, and we know that their spirits share in our lives. It's our way.
But don't you want to be like everybody else?
We were the first Australians, Lucy. And if we lose our culture, every other Australian loses too.
Look, I can't be responsible for the entire Aboriginal heritage. What I am responsible for is Lassiter's.
I understand that, Mr. Robinson. And thank you for listening.
Look, this is a fairly big complex. I'm sure we can find somewhere else for our development plans. The lake will remain undisturbed.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Bishop. One moment, please.
Thank heaven you caught up with me. I'd have had neighbourhood watch down on me if I'd have tried to get him without this, eh?
It seems almost risque, giving a house key to a gentleman. Only Jane and my late husband had them.
Oh, would have slipped your mind, of course. But I did have one of these before, you know.
Oh, so you did. Such a nuisance, this memory loss.
Well, I'll see you at home this evening.
Before you go...
Oh, something you want at the shops?
No. Mr. Bishop, are you a dancing man?
Beg your pardon?
I mean, do you enjoy the waltz or the foxtrot, perhaps?
Yes, I do. Of course, you won't recall, but, you and I did a tango not that long ago.
We did?
Yes.
Oh, well, then you may be interested to know that there's a dance at the church hall this weekend. I had considered attending myself, but it is awkward, a woman alone.
Mrs. Mangle, it would give me the greatest pleasure to escort you to the church dance.
How very kind of you, Mr. Bishop. If it wouldn't interfere with any plans you have.
For you, I'd change them. Until this evening.
Some of these specials are a bit ambitious, aren't they? Shouldn't you be taking it easy?
Like I'm pregnant, not sick.
It's not the way it looked earlier.
So that's why you stayed here instead of going to uni. You shouldn't be missing out because of me.
It's only one day. I'll be in the kitchen, okay?
Mike, wait, please.
We're busy. Can I get you something?
Daphne, there's not a soul in here but us, and you're my friends. Look, Nan's looked after me all these years, and I know she's being a pain, but things aren't easy for her either, and she needs my support.
She won't need anyone's support if she wins the court case.
There's more than money involved, there's friendship too. Just because Nan's acting like this doesn't mean we have to.
You're right. Let's agree to disagree and drop the subject, okay?
I'll be in that.
Great. Actually, I came over to invite you to a party. I'm having kitchen tea for Charlene tomorrow night. Can you come?
Where is the party?
At my house.
Look, Jane, I hope you have a great time, and I'd love to send over a present for Charlene, but there's no way I'm setting foot in your grandmother's house.
Miss Donnelly's really nice. She told me I could get her award for finding that bone.
Yeah, lucky girl.
It's a book of Aboriginal legends. I think people are more interesting than dinosaurs, don't you?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot more of them around, isn't there? Now, listen, shouldn't you be getting home?
Oh, yeah. I've got to go and pick up Victoria and Albert from Emma's place.
See ya.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Hey, Lucy. Who are Victoria and Albert?
Mice. Oh, she's looking after them for a friend. You'd think they were royalty, though. I think we should have another look at these plans. What do you think about the back of the gym complex for the bistro?
Sounds good to me. That was a nice thing you did, you know, Paul.
Wasn't entirely unselfish. I mean, good PR is good for business. You should know that. I think I might erect a memorial to our Australian Aboriginals. Sell off a few boomerangs, that sort of thing. I mean, the tourists are going to love it.
Paul, you can't do that.
No, but I had you going, didn't I?
You rat.
There you are.
Thanks, Mum. Working in the cell is a case of water everywhere, not a drop to drink.
Well, I do appreciate what you've done, love. At least I'll be able to find things down there now.
Right now, all I want to find is a shower and some clean gear. Oh, I'm going over to Mike's tonight. Why don't you ask Carol to come over?
Oh, no, I don't want to rush things.
Well, don't miss out.
Huh?
I'll make myself scarce. Don't want the big gag fight.
I really must speak to Mr. Robinson about dress regulations. Just look at that young lout over there.
That young lout happens to be my son.
Oh, he takes after his father, I assume.
Well, how have you been coping so far?
Oh, quite well. With a few exceptions, everyone's been quite helpful, and I'll soon have the others under control.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you will. Oh, did you come to any decision about your gentleman friend?
Thanks to our conversation, I not only made the decision, but I took action. The gentleman concerned was most pleased to accept my invitation to the dance. Romance is in the air, Mrs. Mitchell. Mr. Bishop is such a charming man.